Hey everyone, Richard here. It's time for a comic call, so let's just get into this. Alright, so like I said, got a comic call here. It's been a little while since I've done a comic call, I feel like. At least it's been a while since I've been hunting comics. I've had this stuff sitting for a while. I've been putting off making a video. And I figured, let's sort of just do this so I can show it, put it away, possibly grade one of the books in here. Yeah, let's just get into it. So this first little stack right here is actually from a much larger purchase. I came across a lot of 34 pounds of comics, which is like roughly the weight and amount of a long box. So a lot of comics. And it was $45. I wasn't really expecting to find anything in it, but at $45, that's very easy to make my money back out of it. I figured, why not? I'd buy the whole thing of comics and see how I did. It wasn't in a long box; it was just thrown in a random large like shipping box. But there was some okay stuff in it. This is the stuff that I basically pulled out for myself to possibly sell or whatever. And then the other stuff I've been selling periodically in lots at like 25 cents a comic. So I've more than made my money on it. And this is just kind of like the fun extra stuff. But yeah, let's just get into it. This first book is I believe, 90s variant. Yeah, 1994 of Gen 13, number 1. I do collect these Gen 13 books when I can find them for cheap, so that was pretty cool to pull out of there. We got New Mutants Lethal Legion number 2, homage cover of a book I've never actually owned. I have never owned New Mutants 98. I've never really had like a desire to own New Mutants 98. I do have 87, but I don't know. Deadpool movies are fun, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Deadpool. But still, it's a decent homage cover. This one's just a variant that I kind of liked the look of it. Captain Marvel number 1. Not sure who the artist is on this. I don't see a signature on it, but still, pretty cool cover. Has X-23 down there in the corner, who is someone I PC, so pretty cool. Got a DC book now. Catwoman number 54. I believe this is also a variant. Just kind of cool looking book. Catwoman has quite a few good looking covers. Batman 94. This is a Matina variant. Punchline there on the cover. I still have mixed feelings about Matina. I don't know why he was basically copying books and whatnot. He clearly has the talent, so it's like, what are you doing? Dr. Fate number 1. What year is this from? I don't remember. But it's like the first appearance of, I believe, like the new, younger Dr. Fate. It was a hot book for a while. I don't think it is anymore, but it was in there. I figured, why not? Pull it out. I have it now. Kind of a fun mosaic looking cover. I thought it was signed at first when I first found it because it has, like, in the artwork itself, these signatures down here, but no, it's just part of the artwork. A book I had never really looked at prior to now. So, there's that. This was, I don't know if it's a hot book, a hot story, whatever. I haven't read it. I might read this issue just to give it a try, but Department of Truth number 1. I know this was quite the talk for a while. Another Matina book, Joker, You're a Villain number 1. Pretty fun cover. Like I said, Matina has the skill, so I don't know why he was goofing around the way he was. Now we're going a little bit older, but Aquaman number 1 from 1993. This is DC Universe variant. I still pick these up when I see them. It's kind of a fun cover. Another DC Universe variant, Detective Comics number 675. I did look this one up. This one actually goes for a little bit, even though it's kind of like a nothing book, really, apart from the DC Universe. That kind of surprised me, but nice colors on there. Now for the 4 books that are definitely going to be PC books for me, I'm keeping these, but Charlton Comics, Teen Confessions number 83. Lower grade, but I will take a Charlton romance anytime I see it. Don't really care what the condition looks like. So, pretty cool there. And another Charlton romance, Romantic Story number 116. Pretty sweet. Nice, like, fireworks cover, it looks like. Pretty apt, given we just passed 4th of July. This one's also in rough shape, but this is actually, I was very happy to find this book. She's Josie, I believe it's another 5 or 6. I can't remember, because it's not, the early issues don't have the numbers on them, but it's one I needed. I think I only need like 2, maybe 2 more issues of She's Josie to have 1 through 15, which is my goal with that title. Mind you, I'll probably upgrade these at some point, but I'm just happy to find one and to basically pay pennies for it. That's always a good thing. So yeah, here's She's Josie. Kind of a horror cover, which is fun. I like the haunted looking mansion in the back. And then the big book I found in that lot that I did not expect to see. This is a book that I've always wanted, but I don't like paying up for things. If you follow me for any given time, you know I don't like paying up for literally anything. So to find this in there, pretty cool. Probably the only way I would have gotten it. Betty and Veronica, number 320, for Cheryl Blossom. It is a newsstand copy. It's not super high grade or anything. It definitely benefit from a press, but even then, it's still not super high grade or anything. But still, basically paid penny for it, and this is not a cheap book. Definitely a PC book for me. I was very excited to pull this one out of there. When I pulled it out of there, I was like, it does not matter what I find in this box anymore. I have more than double my money on it, so really cool. Definitely a keeper book for me. So that's all for that particular lot of books. I only have a few more books to show. I have not been buying a whole lot. I've been actually trimming down my collection. Ideally, before the end of the year, I want to get rid of about 500 books, which will take some work because I don't usually just collect bulk anymore. A lot of my books are, worth $5 or more, closer to $10 or more. So I got some work listing those and whatnot. But whole point of that is I have not been buying a lot, but I did come across a lot for $37 and some change after tax. It was 10 books, all around the same age. 7 of them I didn't really care about. I'm not even going to show them. But there are 3 here that I was very, very excited to get out of that lot. We got Echoes of the Spirit World, Ghost Manor, number 5 from Charlton Comics. Really, really cool cover there. It has a date stamp over the Ghost Manor portion. But yeah, really cool. Again, $37 for this particular lot. This one, I think this is a semi-hard to find issue. I don't see a lot of them anywhere. But it is 3 Nurses. I don't remember the issue number. I looked it up at one point. I can't remember now. But it's another Charlton. 3 Nurses. Pretty cool. But the main reason I bought the lot is because of this book here. The next 2 books, we'll talk about it after I show them. Archie's Pals and Gals, number 23. First appearance of Josie from Josie and the Pussycats. Kind of debated. There is an argument to be made that Josie number 1 is actually her first appearance, depending on who you talk to. I have both of them now. But yeah, this is a lower grade copy. It has all kinds of things happening down here and up here. But again, I paid $37 for the whole lot. This is a decent book. It's worth more than that just by itself. But the funny thing is, I found this book about a week after I found another book. Again, picked up locally. But this one is in very, very high grade. I will probably be grading this at some point. I paid $50 for this. Archie's Pals and Gals 23, but like I said, this one is in much higher grade. This is my PC copy for sure. I'll probably end up selling the lower grade one. Hold it for now until I decide to do that, but very, very happy. I've wanted this book for a very long time. I never wanted to pay up for it, and then in the span of basically a week, I found 2 copies at incredibly good prices. It's definitely still a buyer's market out there for books if you're looking for stuff. But yeah, this right here, definitely my favorite book of the haul, PC book. I will be grading it. Yeah, really, really cool. First appearance of Josie. Very, very happy to have this. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And yeah, that's all for this video. I don't know when the next haul will be. Probably honestly not until Tucson Comic-Con, which is coming in end of August, beginning of September. So probably more pack opening stuff between now and then. Maybe some grading stuff, but probably not a comic haul until then. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you're all doing well out there. Take care, everyone.